Hi everybody, this is Granny. I was just watching some YouTube videos when I learned that some fellow tubers are going to be at Ocean Shores. Ocean Shores is not that far away from me, and so we're going to go see them. So we head down to Olympia and then west to the ocean. On the way, we'll pass through the city of Aberdeen. Aberdeen has an interesting history, so I'll tell you about it. The city is on the shores of a large harbor called Grays Harbor. The harbor was named after an American sea captain by the name of Captain Robert Gray. Captain Gray's ship was called the Lady Washington, and Aberdeen has a full-size replica of the ship in their harbor. The Lady Washington was featured in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. Captain Gray's time at sea was pretty remarkable. He not only discovered Grays Harbor, he also discovered the Columbia River and named it. He was born in Rhode Island and was the first American to circumnavigate the world. Early settlers were drawn to this area because of the abundant wildlife, the fishing, and the timber. Aberdeen was founded in 1884 by Samuel Benn. The city was named after one of its salmon canneries. When the railroad bypassed the city, the citizens banded together and built their own spur. This made it easier to ship their lumber and other goods to market. It also allowed them to prosper, which they did until the Great Depression. At one time, Aberdeen was known as the lumber capital of the world. By the late 1970s, most of the timber had been logged and the mills began to close down. Now the city relies heavily on tourism and retail trade. Another interesting fact about Aberdeen is that it was the hometown of the lead singer of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain. Sadly, Kurt Cobain committed suicide in 1994. The cooling towers you see in the distance were part of the Satsuk nuclear power plant. It closed down in 1999. The plant was never fired up, and the site now serves as a movie set and a tourist attraction. A large building there is a business complex. Today, Aberdeen relies more and more on tourism, retail trade, and new industries. It's also known as the gateway to the Cascades. I really enjoyed meeting everybody, and I'd like to thank them for all their kind words. Well, I'll see you next time. We were listening to the ball game on the way home. The Mariners.
And the Mariners coming up here in the bottom of the first inning to take a look at 26-year-old right-hander Kevin Crossman, 8-8 record with a 5.21 ERA, making his 26th start of the year. A little bit of a rough outing his last time out, but prior to that, Seth was traded away to Baltimore. And the deal to pick up Giovanni